Hello, TheLadyKeziah here. In this video, let's address a subject that touches on a delicate yet crucial aspect of our relationships, and that is the distinction between lust and love. Specifically, let's explore what to do as a woman when you realize your new relationship is being built on lust, not genuine love. And the man in your life seems to enjoy it that way. Don't forget the opposite is equally true too. There are women who equally go for men just to satisfy their sexual needs. In this generation, there's nothing like a man's thing. Many of the things our great-grandfathers did to our great-grandmothers, today you find women doing worse to their men. So nothing is a gender issue. But for the purposes of this video, let me address the women. But don't forget, if you're a man, you can find meaning in this. Because just like I've said, the opposite is equally true. This is a reality that many women face, and navigating it requires wisdom, self-awareness, and courage. Let's then unpack this situation step by step. Number one, recognize the difference between lust and love as a woman. Lust is a powerful and intense attraction, often fueled by physical desire. While it can be exciting, it is fleeting and doesn't provide the foundation for a lasting and meaningful relationship. Love, on the other hand, is rooted in respect, trust, and emotional connection. It grows over time and sustains a relationship through life up and down. That is the amazing thing of love. Therefore, ask yourself as a woman, is the relationship focused mainly on physical attraction? Do you feel truly seen, valued, and understood beyond the surface? There is the caveat here. Don't forget that any man that approaches you, they would have to be on the body, your looks. So yes, the physical element is equally important, but after knowing you. So it's natural and normal for every man to get attracted to you based on how you look. And that comes with an element of lust. It is your physical attraction that got you hooked to them. Recognizing where your relationship stands is the first step to making an informed decision about its future. Number two, know your worth and set clear boundaries. As a woman, it's essential to understand your value so that you not just settle for anything. If your relationship feels one-sided or shallow, it's time to set boundaries. Watch my other video about the new relationship energy versus romantic love. Every new relationship comes with its own energy. So some things are normal and natural to them. But now we are looking at when it is more than you can bear. Everything is just at the surface level. You can't build any deeper connections. It is just physical. Communicate your needs. Have an open and honest conversation with your partner about what you are looking for in a relationship. Don't forget to listen to what he is equally looking for in a relationship. Express that you desire a deeper emotional connection and mutual respect, not just physical attraction. Set boundaries. If your partner is unwilling to meet you halfway, it may be a sign that he's not ready, capable of giving you the love you deserve. But just like I said in my video, romantic love versus new relationship energy, it is time that will determine. Some of these men come with good intention, but hey, it's a man. He got attracted to you based on the physique, and he wants to grow and pursue that. But as a woman, when it comes to relationship, you can steer that relationship to where you want, such that you can meet the man's needs while he also respects you and meets your needs also. Protect your emotional and physical well-being by establishing limits on behaviors that don't align with your values. When a man is forcing you, manipulating you into doing things that are against your value, know that the relationship will not serve you well. I'm not talking about you as a woman when you're a novice in a lot of things that can make a relationship thrive, and the man is willingly and readily in a position to teach you. That is different than manipulating you and coercing you into doing things just to satisfy his lust. Number 3, observe his actions, not just his words. It looks like I love you has become a cliche that people say it without understanding what they are talking about. Or when they say I love you, I know respond by saying I love you too. Understand that both of you are talking about two different aspects of love. Words can be deceiving. Words are cheap, but actions reveal true intentions. Pay attention to how your partner treats you outside of your moments of passion. Does he invest into you? Does he invest in you emotionally? Is he interested in your dreams, fears, and aspirations? Does he show up for you in meaningful ways? Or it is focused primarily on physical intimacy? Are your conversations on how you can improve the relationship or on just romantic sex? Not even your well-being. No meaningful conversation about the sustenance of the relationship. Your conversations are either general or romance and sex. Nothing about your growth as a woman. Nothing about the relationship, what is ready and willing to give in the relationship. A man who values you genuinely will make consistent efforts to connect with you on all levels, not just physically. Number 4, be honest with yourself. Sometimes, as women, we ignore red flags because we want to see the good in the people we decided to be with, or because you are afraid of being alone. Some of us are afraid of even being with people who make us feel all alone. You are just afraid of being alone? No. Choosing a wrong partner is dangerous and lonelier than being with a person. Choosing a wrong partner is dangerous by just being alone. So you should not be afraid of being alone. Be afraid of choosing a man who make you feel lonely and all alone. Sometimes women hold onto the hope that things will change. Once I show him more love, once I respect him the more, you can't change any man. You can't. It's essential to face the truth with courage. Reflect on your own feelings too. Do you feel fulfilled and respected in this relationship? Are you compromising your values or settling for less than you deserve? You know the moments that you want to make someone else happy at the cost of your own happiness. Is it worth it? Life is opportunity cost. When you are sacrificing your happiness and your values just to make another person happy, what are you getting in return? Is it worth it? Honesty with yourself is the key to making decisions that align with your best interests. Number 5, decide whether to stay or walk away. If your partner is willing to grow and build a deeper connection, there may be hope for the relationship. Listen, some of these men, it's not because they are bad. It's not because all they want is sex. They are just men. They are physically attracted to you, so they are pursuing romance and sex. It is when you as a woman try to direct the relationship into building more emotional bonds beyond romance and sex, that is when you see their true nature, not because they are bad. So decide whether you are ready to grow and build deeper connection with such a person because you think there's a hope for the relationship. If he is content with keeping things superficial and based on lack, you need to decide whether this aligns with your vision for your life. If you stay, work together to build a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. That feeling will die away in no time. Between 6 months to 2 years, all the new relationship energy will die away. But set your principles at the very beginning. Know what to do such that even when the feelings die, because you are now getting familiar with other people, you would understand the difference between the feelings of love and the acts of love in order to get a beautiful bond. Be patient. Sometimes it's not because his intentions are bad, just like I said. It's new relationship energy that is not guarded. So you would have to guard that. Ensure there is consistent progress toward a healthier dynamic. That is when you want to stay, despite all this. You still love him. You want to build a beautiful bond with him. Work together with him. If you walk away, remember that walking away from a relationship that doesn't serve you is a sign of strength, not failure. Many of you leave relationships that were not serving you, relationships that you were manipulated, and still you feel you have lost something. And my question is, what exactly have you lost? If there was something in there for you, why did you leave? Why did you leave in the first place? Trust that by letting go, you create space for a relationship that aligns with your values and desires. Number 6, reclaim your power and focus on yourself. Some of you just jump from one relationship to the other without even working on yourself. So you are just presenting your same self. And chances are you meet the same man in different bodies. Reclaim your power and focus on yourself. Ultimately, the most important relationship you would ever have is the one that you have with yourself. If your current relationship doesn't align with your self-worth, it's time to refocus on your own growth and happiness. How can you do that? Invest in self-care. Pursue your passions and goals. You are a woman, and yet you are also a human being. Don't you have goals for your life? Invest in your self-care by pursuing your passions and your goals. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Be in networks, communities, and groupings that you can glow and grow, where you can develop and deploy your gifts and talents, not where you be suppressed. Practice self-love and affirm your worth daily. Sometimes relationships go bad in ends, not because you're a bad person, even to the mind what you know, not because you're a bad person, but some people are not just meant for everybody. That is the truth. At a point you made that decision, you didn't even know who you were made of. You didn't even know who you were. So no wonder you made a choice and you didn't understand the complications that come with the relationship or being with that person. Both of you are good people, but you are not meant for each other. As simple as that. When you prioritize yourself, you attract relationships that reflect your value and align with your vision for your life. In conclusion, my dear sister, as a woman, you have the power to shape the relationships in your life. When you hear men saying, I am the head, I am like this, all you have to do is to, yes, applaud. You are the head. But trust me, in many, a greater percentage of relationships that are thriving, it takes the women to lead. Yes, not to sit at the neck of this man, but to give them the space and scope to be the man they want to be. So that this man will also give you room for you to be the woman that you're supposed to be. They will give you so much power and so much authenticity that you bond together with them. You have the power to shape the relationships in your life. If your new relationship is rooted in lust rather than genuine love, take a step back and evaluate its alignment with your needs, values, and long-term happiness. Some of these men are not bad per se. They just want to be men. Direct the relationship to where you want it to go so you can build a meaningful bond beyond lust and instant gratification. Sometimes we make sex and romance look like it's a man's thing, only to get into a long-lasting relationship, even marriage, and then we are now chasing them for that same thing they were doing, and then you distorted their, perspective. You also need it. Sex is not a man's thing; it's a woman's thing too. When you have a thriving relationship that the sex is good, the bond is amazing. But any relationship that is just built on lust might not stand the test of time. So, in as much as this man let you know that he has so much feelings for you, direct that feelings, channel that feelings into building meaningful connection with him, not just romance and lust. Remember, you deserve a love that sees you, a love that values you and grows with you, and so does your man. Choose yourself, set boundaries, and pursue connections that nurture your soul. And so I'll come your way again in my next video. I say much love and blessing. Watch another video from my channel to understand new relationship energy versus romantic love. This is yours truly, the Lady Keziah. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit the subscribe button. On the notification bell, select all. So anytime I upload a video, you'll be notified. Like and comment. The more you engage on the videos, the more YouTube pushes them out to other people to see what I'm sharing. Much love and blessings.